It's time to get a little less serious about wrestling. This is the Alternate Commentary Table with lifelong friends.
Notice your difference in size.
And lifelong wrestling fans.
Each is a very capable performer, and each is a little too clever to give the other boy much of an advantage.
Mitch Hontzias.
Credits himself with a lot of power.
And Dimitri Korlis.
So that he got all that power from drinking raw olive oil all through his youth.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Alternate Commentary Table, brought to you by the Celebrate Wrestling Podcast Network. That's right, anywhere where you decide to celebrate this love and passion in this thing of ours we call wrestling, you do you. We'll do what we do from the other side of the railing, and that's talk about all things wrestling in the week, the way in which we do it. That's right, don't forget. Do a couple things here. Subscribe to the channel, okay? CelebrateWrestling.com. Get to that Facebook page. It's a beautiful page. It's a wonderful page. Some say it's actually the greatest page of all time. And it's not just us saying it, okay? It's Sports Illustrated is saying it. Okay, it doesn't matter. But the thing is we got a Facebook page. It's where all the banter happens behind the banter. It's the rail beyond the rail. Oh my goodness, that's what it should be. The rail beyond the rail. A lot of good content. Shout out to the GWO. Every single person in the Greek World Order right now representing around the world, from Australia to Europe to South America to the homeland, Greece itself, to the Americas, North and South. But here we are. We're talking things wrestling. I'm here with my boy Mitch, my boy Jamie. We're going to be together inadvertently coming on the Friday. Next Friday, June the 19th in the Calgary area, Dungeon Wrestling.
Dungeon.
But we're going to be together. We're going to be with Daddy Mike. I haven't seen Daddy in a while. I haven't talked to him. I miss him.
I listened to his pod the other day, and I got a little nostalgic. I got a little.
Did you?
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, you know what? Here we are talking in the Week in Wrestling. It's good to be back. I feel like too much time has passed between us here.
I'll tell you why. Because they've had the pay-per-views, both shows. They've had their kind of Saturday night's main event. They've had a lot going on, and now we're in a little bit of a lull. They did the European kind of tour there, and that's all done now. They're back in the US of A, doing their stuff, North America, if you will. So I feel like we're in that summer lull. Some people are going to start taking some vacation time.
Right.
You're starting to wonder, where are some people? They've been gone for a little while. We'll talk about that as well. But where to start, I don't know. I mean, I'll be honest, we could start with the little Raw. Let's just start from the beginning. We'll go to the end. I did happen to watch SmackDown. I know we've kind of avoided the SmackDown the last couple of weeks, but to be honest, not much really to report over there, unless you're a big Cody fan. Hey, you know what? Why don't we start with a little SmackDown?
You're going to reverse order.
I'm going to go reverse order.
Okay. He's reverse engineering the pod.
That's what's going to happen here. Let's start with the Cody Rhodes, the Gunther, and now the Sammy. He's going to referee those two in the next week's upcoming SmackDown, because the Gunther's upset, and rightfully so. He had his foot under the ring. He got his lawyers involved. I hate it when lawyers have to get involved. That's just the worst thing for wrestling, when the lawyers get involved.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Who would you rather have, lawyer or Paul Heyman?
Oh, no, Paul Heyman.
Paul.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
I feel like you're getting a 2-for-1 special.
That's the
he's
thing.
both, right? Yeah, he's both.
Yeah.
He's an advocate and
Yeah, it's like getting like a pierogi pizza.
That's right.
Ooh, yeah.
It works.
It kind of does, doesn't it?
I pulled the wool under your eyes.
So you got the Cody, you got the Gunther. We're going to see it again. But now the Sammy has got himself kind of involved. Do you like that storyline with Sammy being involved?
Oh, I love it. Sammy is he's totally got this like ex-girlfriend manipulator thing going on.
Yeah.
Like, it's so much him just being like, no, I'm such a good guy. And then he slaps Cody and then makes Cody feel bad for it. Like, what kind of crazy mind games is that?
It's called marriage, Jamie.
Yeah. Join
That's
now.
what they do.
I love.
Somehow you're showing up with flowers. You outdid Mother's Day.
Yeah, exactly.
Day. Oh, what's this for?
I love this. Like, I'm the nicest guy, but I'm also evil, and I'm kind of siding with Gunther. Like, this is so cool. I think the match is going to be boring, but like the build up to it is going to be a lot of fun. I really do like
Sammy
it.
knows that he's beaten Gunther before, so
Yes.
he's like, wait a minute. If he gets it, I know I can beat him, but he's really never beat Cody. So That's a good point. Never thought of that.
Did you see that?
I
That's how the triangle works.
Sami
Okay.
Zayn's playing the long game.
That's it. Playing the long game.
Right.
So here's what I love. So he slaps the Cody. And I'm like, Cody, you got to do something.
Yeah.
You don't just slap a man. And then I'm like, what's he waiting for?
Yeah.
Like, what's he waiting for? And I love how he gave it back a little bit.
Yeah.
like it
He
too.
gave it back. But here's the thing, going back with the relationship, like you're absolutely right. Like, you know those arguments like in comedy movies where it's like, no. Oh! I thought it was a funny little exchange. But yeah, Sammy, that's a good point, Mitch.
Yeah.
You guys both
I'm
bring
wondering
up
if
good
that's
points.
why. Well, here's another little throw in, right? So as I'm watching the beginning of SmackDown, Cody comes in, he sees the Nick Aldis, friend of mine, and they're like, hey, how's it going, blah, blah, whatever. And then as he takes a few more steps, it's the Usos. Because Jay's got a match, right?
Yeah.
We'll talk about that.
He does.
But he gives them the pound. They pound back.
Interesting.
See, this is what I don't understand. Right? Like, if you're going to bring the bloodline back, bring them back. But you're kind of really weirdly bringing them back. Like, I don't quite understand what you guys are trying to accomplish here. So, do you want the bloodline to still have affiliations with the guy that basically wrecked the bloodline in Cody? But now you're friends and then Cody is doing what everyone else is doing. It's like, are you guys here because Roman told you to be here? Like, how many more times do I have to hear that particular storyline or that particular, excuse or going down the street with that?
Yeah, that talking point is getting a little bit repetitive.
Talking point.
But I think they're just planning maybe some long-term shenanigans going on. I mean, we got War Games coming up here, so who knows, right? Maybe really building some War Games teams.
Well, the War Games is still a few months away. SummerSlam's around the corner. Maybe something for that first.
It's 2 days.
But I see what you mean, what you're
Are
saying.
they going to amalgamate everything? I don't know what the play is here. You're right. But something's up.
Yeah.
Something's going on.
Something is up, isn't it?
Yeah.
It really is.
So what are your thoughts on the Jacob? So, okay, this is the one thing I like that WWE is doing kind of quietly, but we've asked for it. I don't know. We have, anyway, Dimitri and I, and maybe you'll like this too, Jamie. They're making... there's no such thing as a SmackDown person and a Raw person anymore. When the Usos are coming over to SmackDown and vice versa, and people are, not all the time, but even LA Knight was over at
a little
SmackDown.
there, a little
there. I like that. That's the way it should be. I mean, it's all one big promote.
Should
That's the way I
he
look
be
at it.
LA Knight on one and then New York Night
Great,
or New York
great
Minute
question.
on the other? Because if he goes like,
Yeah,
does
if
he
it's cross country.
cross country.
That's a
LA,
good point.
Louisiana.
yeah,
Yeah.
totally right.
Yeah. Or
That's
yesterday
what
they
I
were in
would do.
Providence Night.
Providence Night.
Yeah, you could do something like that.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
exactly. Kentucky Vanguard.
But what I'm liking is they're mixing them up. They're bringing them in, bringing them out. I like that. I think that's smart.
Yeah.
But the Jacob Fatu, let's sit on that for. We haven't
like
really
it.
talked about it.
I like it.
What do you like that he's distant but part of the group still, or is he just being a little defiant? What's his problem?
It makes it at least palpable,
Right.
that he's submitted to the tribal chief,
Yeah.
and not the whole like nothing happened.
Yeah.
That's what I like about it. So it's kind of like, you know what? I'm not really a fan of what's going on here, but at least you brought the first aid kit. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
right.
It's just a nice out. Hey, I swore my allegiance to him, not you guys.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So it's like, okay, I can work with this.
Yeah.
But that doesn't make a lot of sense either.
But let me tell you what it makes it better.
Sure.
Jimmy and Jay now are actually cooler because they're like, yeah, get him. And he's like, no. right?
Yeah.
No, I'm
But
not.
that's what doesn't make any sense.
It makes too much sense.
See, my whole thing is you got Jacob, who is basically the enforcer, of course, right? Like the tough guy, the guy that the rapid dog. You know what I mean? Right, exactly. And then I like where Jay and Jimmy are like, go get him, and they're like, he's like, no, I don't work for you guys. But you're all part of the same. Like if we're a gang, us three.
Yeah.
And we go outside, and Jamie gets into a fight. I'm not going to not jump in.
But Mitch, this is where you're wrong. It's departmental work. So it's like they're in IT,
Right.
he's in marketing. And they're like, excuse me, the internet's down. It's like, I don't do internet. I'm in marketing.
Right.
I report to the CEO.
Right. You know what? Great point.
That's it.
I more look at it like, we're a crew here, like the podcast here. But if we bring in a guy in for a guest episode and then we start fighting with, I don't know, some other podcast
We
out
win.
there, well, yeah, we win.
Yeah.
But I don't expect the guest to start throwing punches.
They should, though. They should. I mean,
Maybe
if you're on our side, you're on our
Yeah,
side.
okay. Maybe they don't rush in and be an aggressor, but they got to be a defender.
Maybe you have to roll a 12 in Dungeons and Dragons to get in. You know,
There we go.
You know, I got to speak your language maybe for you.
Well, it
to
depends what multiplier.
Oh, no. Okay. So then, sticking on the Jacob thing, Roman told Jacob, hey, you go to SmackDown and you talk to Solo and you tell him enough is enough. Get back here, get in line, bringing the boys over. And, I got to say, we've said it for years. Solo didn't talk forever.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden, he's actually kind of funny. He's got some good liners.
So good.
And now,
yeah,
he's also showing me he's got leadership qualities. He's like, no, I'm staying where I'm put. If he wants me, tell him to come get me. That shows moxie.
So here's what I'm
Not Moxley, moxie.
Moxie.
What if?
What if?
Roman Reigns, this whole angle is to bring the bloodline back.
Yeah.
Tribal combat with the Fatu. You to me. Tribal combat with the Solo. You with me. Tribal combat with maybe the Zayn.
Yeah, maybe. I like what you're thinking.
Just forces all the pieces
I just want
back
Sami
into
Zayn
place.
back in. I don't see it. But there's got to be a way that they turned around and they said, listen, we got to get the bloodline back together.
Yeah.
We don't really know how. That's why I love with the Fatu what's working. Mm-hmm. And with the whole MFTs and everything here and the weird, Halloween costume face paint, like, what's going on over there? Okay, I don't care what anyone says. Are you like trying to dress up like Karate Kid 1? Like, I don't understand. Mm-hmm. I don't understand.
Neither do I. I'm very confused.
But I like this. There's a way to bring them back without making it cheesy. We're all friends again. Go.
The face paint's a throwback to their old tag team.
I know, Jimmy, but it sucks.
It doesn't flow. It doesn't have anything to do. To your point, it's from something else.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It doesn't make any sense to bring it to this.
Yeah.
AEW, fine. I could see it working there. That's that.
Yeah,
that's that
there's a
fan base
correlation.
that would do
right.
it.
Yeah.
WWE, and it's not even all of them anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like one guy sometimes.
That's right.
Yeah.
100%.
The tallest of Tongas.
Yeah.
So the one thing that I am enjoying right now,
Tonga.
and it's next in line, is the king and the queen of the ring, right?
Yes.
So right now you got the Jade Cargill. So she's last year's winner. She's in. She's taking on the Charlotte, the Lyra, and the Sol Roca. Sol Roca on Raw, spoiler alert, beat Lyra to keep her championship. That was her first defense of it. I watched this match yesterday, and I have to say, Lyra was the main reason this match worked. Like there was a lot of botchness, not very good.
Right.
And the Charlotte turns out to win it. And I'm telling you, man, sometimes people can't hold their emotions. You could tell this meant a lot to Charlotte. Like she is going, okay, I think I'm back. I think you guys are liking me again. Yeah, there's something
after
there.
Seeing that, I was like, she's gonna win it, and they got to bring her back because you could see it. They've been teasing this Cargill Flair angle. I think they understand they kind of maybe need to bring some of the big game players back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Tiffany didn't work out the way they wanted it to.
Yeah. We'll get to her in a second.
We'll get
Tiffany.
Yeah. But right now, and she wins with the submission. She puts the figure 4 on, does the arching. By the way, that is
good arch.
Great arch.
Oof, are you
I
kidding?
mean, that is a good arch.
Well, and with the knee brace on too. That's crazy.
I love it. I'm a big fan of it. Right. It was a good match. Could have been a little bit better, a little cleaner, but Lyra held her own. The Sol Rook, I'm still trying to figure. So you made her the IC champ. And if you think about it, she has way more losses than she has wins as the IC champ.
Yeah.
I don't understand the angle. And that's another thing. If you're a champ, should you be in the king and or queen of the ring?
Why do you need the king or the queen of the ring? Yeah, you're right. If you're the champ, like you already got something.
You got something.
But it's also a prestigious tournament. But if it is, why aren't the world championship?
Well,
it's not a true tournament.
Well,
yeah.
Well, Liv Morgan's in on it. She could win her own belt.
Well, that's exactly. We'll get to that in a second too. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. This is what the whole point. I'm trying to obviously more people would rather try to go for that belt than the IC belt. But the IC belt and the US belt should not be on the docket.
I would pay to watch if Liv Morgan won and challenged herself. That's all I'm going to say.
And that's it. Have a great show, everyone. That is the best comment of the year right there. I couldn't agree more. Speaking of the Chelsea Green and the Tiffany, look, we've been saying it for a long time. Tiffany just is a great wrestler, not good on her own when she's miking it. And whoever thought of bringing the Green to come and help her, the Chelsea Green to come and help Tiffany, What a brilliant move.
So
and
good.
why do I just feel this is exactly where the minute Tiffany puts down her, her shield, thinking that
yes.
Chelsea's going to turn on her, and it's going to be the best turnaround of all time.
Oh.
And now 3-time U.S. champion. Oh, I look so forward to it. It's so you can just see it, and I'm okay with that. I'm seeing it from afar.
I know,
right? It's like scary movie. It's like, no, don't go into that room. Go in the room.
I hope Chelsea Green starts doing the who's Damian Priest's tag partner right now?
R-Truth.
I hope she starts doing the R-Truth. First time, fourth time, sixth time.
Yes.
American champion.
But she did do some of the when she went back. Yeah, she did. That was her shtick. I can't wait.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
So now that Trick has got the U.S. belt.
I love me my Trick
I
Williams.
do, but you know what? I don't know what's wrong. Maybe it's because of Mello and Ricky Saints. I'm looking at this feud and I'm like, okay, this should work. But it's not. It's not sticking with me, man. I don't know why.
It's because, unfortunately now, Trick Williams has propelled himself into the stratosphere.
Yeah.
Those guys aren't keeping up.
You think
so, eh?
Yeah, I do, because he's all money, baby. Like, Trick Williams, to me, can't do anything wrong right now.
Yeah.
I love that he's a heel. I love how he's a heel, the way he talks, his catch lines, his look. Everything is working. He just propelled himself up. They're not holding their end of the bargain. They're bringing in the cheese.
Yeah.
Where they thought individually... Yeah, you got 3 talkers.
Yeah.
You got 3 athletic wrestlers. Like, the recipe should work, shouldn't it?
Yeah.
But you know what? Sometimes you just got to have the steak with a little veg on the side.
Sure.
You don't need 5 different sides at the steakhouse. Sometimes it doesn't, and I don't think it's working, but I think he's propelled himself. I think Trick Williams.
You might be right about that.
I think Trick Williams.
Yep.
I'm going to say this from right now.
Say it.
Had it not been for Obafemi and the trajectory that this guy might be on, here's a guy who probably should win the King of the Ring, get more titles. He's got to be in the picture, man.
Oh, yeah.
He has it all.
Yeah, if we see Trick winning the Royal Rumble one year, like maybe next year, a couple of years from now, definitely.
Yeah, like
definitely.
he's
you got to
getting
keep
there.
that guy going, man.
Yeah, Mitch, that's my take. Jamie, that's my take. I think he's gotten too good for his own good with where he's at.
And best use of a celebrity recently, man. Like,
So-
having him as his like little like gremlin manager, I love it. I love it so
it's
much.
Smart. It's smart, and he's doing exactly what he should be doing. Not saying a lot. Just let Trick be Trick.
Yeah.
Don't get involved. Even though, that guy's used to the spotlight. He likes it too. Real quick to finish off the SmackDown. So Rey Fenix won the Cruiserweight AAA Championship. Then they bring it up to SmackDown. They're like, oh, you can take on Axiom. The crowd was 0. They had no idea who Rey Fenix was.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe how quiet the crowd was. They're like, who's, oh, it's you.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy. Like, it was the most awkward start that I've ever seen to a match, because they're trying to ride the AAA mask thing that went on last few months or whatever, thinking that they can ride off the back of that, and it fell hard.
You can if you just use 2 people.
Which we'll get to in a second, but
Wrong venue.
wrong venue, wrong place, wrong time. Exactly. Let's finish off SmackDown with the obviously the King of the Ring, Jey Uso, the Keys, the Royce Keys, Finn Balor, and LA Knight. I have to admit, great match. Really enjoyed it. Entertaining.
Yes.
I was surprised.
I'm not surprised.
Okay.
So I like me a little Jay.
Okay.
I like me a little Uso right now. Okay. A little shot of Uzo.
Uso.
But can I say what I really liked about this match?
Sure you can.
Royce Keys.
Yeah.
Under the radar. Giving me what I like. Giving me what I need. And I like it. I like what they're doing with him. It's like a slow burn. He's likable, but it's almost like they're not burying him either.
Yeah.
He's in really good spots right now. This to me was, hey, we got 4 scenarios in a match here. How do we do a match that has multiple implications?
Yes.
So it's very well thought out for me. So it was my favorite match of the SmackDown.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, great script writing on that one for sure. With you had I can't remember.
Like LA Knight.
Yeah, and well then the MFT guys, they showed up too to kind of help Royce Keys.
Yeah.
Kind of, but not really. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Before we jump off SmackDown, I know you wanted to mention it. Danhausen was on SmackDown.
Yes,
I'm loving this.
Yeah, and then Danhausen's getting bribed to like the Los Gatos. They showed up with a big old bag of money, and they're like, "Hey, can you uncurse the Knicks?" And then who was it? Zack Ryder shows up. Oh, that was so funny when Zack Ryder shows up and he calls him Matt Cardona. Or Matt Cardona shows up and he calls him, "Hey, Zach." You
can't teach it. Give me your watch.
Yeah.
Give me your watch.
Just he is on a they're doing him right. I was really worried they were going to put him like King of the Ring or something and give him a belt or something. Just keep doing what you're doing with them, but don't overdo it either. Just give us little spots with him. Don't make it a big deal.
You know what the Danhausen has done for the WWE that they didn't realize? Now they're just having fun.
Yeah.
Right? Like you remember, like in the, it's bringing back that extra layer of television.
Yes.
Right. And so, like in I always go to the Attitude Era, even more so. But for the most part in wrestling, there's the matches, there's kind of the behind the scenes and the storylines. But then there was also that other entertainment factor that was always an undertone to each show. Now you could tell they're having so much fun with it because now it's like, okay, what do we do now?
Right.
But it also works because, again, this is where I got to give The Miz a lot of credit.
Yeah.
Here's a guy who is the Swiss Army knife of the WWE.
Mm-hmm.
Put him in any match. Give him whatever title. Main event, mid-card, opener.
Yeah.
Now he's at the career where he goes, I'll do these Danhausen funny things and do that and not even really wrestle anymore to help build it up. Like, this guy needs more than what he gets salary-wise.
Yeah.
Bonus him out.
Big time. So Jey Uso moves on to the next round, we'll get to that in a second. But let's just jump over to Raw real quick because Obafemi right now, man, is there anything this guy can do to not get the crowd ramped up? It doesn't matter where they are, what they're doing. I mean, they were in Europe for the Raw. Friday they were in Providence, but Obafemi walks in, and it doesn't matter which side of the country he's on. He has got them in the palm of his hands. Mm-hmm. He is excellent on the mic. Mm-hmm. Doesn't say a lot, but he says enough, and he says it with such bravado, or his English is so unique and different. It's so good. And then the Dominic play. At first I'm like, this is the most unfair match of all time.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden I'm like, oh my God, this is everything I've wanted, and a bag of chips.
Yeah, it's true.
And just the dichotomy between the fans losing their bloody minds for Obafemi, and then the booing. The Dominic Mysterio. I think the only person I've ever heard booed more than Dominic Mysterio was Trump at the Knicks game.
Yeah, maybe. It was close.
It's pretty close.
Yeah, it's pretty close.
Yeah, we'd have to get a decibel reading on that one. They weren't boos, they were cheers.
They were saying boo earns.
Yeah, they were cheering. That's how they do it. I'm from New York, and I know, right? But, the Obafemi, and now... This is where, at least WWE, the shadow in the crowd, you guys. The camera angles.
Such a beautiful shot.
Yeah, and Jamie, you're right with that dichotomy, as you say, where it's like they are cheering this guy on like crazy, and then they're booing like crazy.
Yeah.
And Mitch, you're like where you say, I didn't know what they needed. I didn't know that I needed this, and it's everything. Mitch, it's true. Like, they have, on both sides of the spectrum, the most over people in that company.
Yeah.
What if?
Yeah.
Are we staring down the barrel of WrestleMania Oba versus Roman Reigns?
Oh, I think
the collision course must be on its way.
100% they're looking for that, or trying to tie it in. You're absolutely right. I mean, but it's so far away.
Too early.
We'll see. It's way too early.
Yeah.
So right now, for the King of the Ring, what we have the final four. You got Femi and Dominic going at it, and they'll play on Monday. And then you got Javon Evans and Jey Uso, which is, I mean, I wouldn't have put that one on my bingo card. I'll be quite honest. I'm still not a big fan of that one, I'll be quite honest, but okay, all right, well, I'll watch, obviously.
I think it'll be a good match.
I think it'll be okay. I just can't get around the Jey Uso one. I'm sorry. I feel like he's had his run. He's done his thing. And Javon, I feel, is just up and down, and I don't know how I feel about him either. So I don't like those two matching up, but I love the Femi Mysterio, where that alone, I'm fine with that. Because that one... Is it that obvious? Is maybe a Brock showing up to mess it up? Like, giving Dominic the King of the Ring is not a bad idea at all.
No, right? Something's got to happen.
He really shouldn't have lost his IC belt. So is this how you kind of give him back something that he shouldn't have ever lost in the first place?
The king of the luchadors and the king of the ring. Like, I think it'll be really cool. And we're definitely going to get the scene where the bloodline just swarm Omafemi like a pack of wolves and he fights them all off. Like, that's some cool wrestling. I love that one. And then the Uso and the Evans, like, I think that's going to be a lot of storyline stuff that's going on there. We're going to see bloodline. We're probably going to see some MFTs. We're probably going to see some of the other like new call-ups like on Javon Evans, kind of like side, but maybe not really. Like, I couldn't have drawn this up. Like, this definitely wouldn't have been the 4 that I had picked, but it's an interesting 4, and I'm really excited to see what happens.
And then in the Queen of the Ring, you got the Liv Morgan and the Flair going at it, and Rodriguez and Io Sky. I think we all know which way this is going to probably go.
Yes.
But, I mean, on the other side, it almost backtracks what we said a second ago. You want Charlotte, but it makes more sense Liv versus Rodriguez. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. I don't know.
Or right. I wanna go back to the you call it with the Oba Femi. Maybe Brock Lesnar comes in and gets Dominic the king of the ring.
Yeah.
Now what if Dominic wins the king of the ring?
Yep.
Oh.
Rodriguez wins the queen of the ring.
Liv's all jealous.
Got a little triangle happening here.
Right. They are definitely trying to make the Judgment Day into something that, with the personnel in it right now, it doesn't flow. That Dominic, Liv, yes. Rodriguez, right there. You know what I mean? Perez.
I was going to say
there.
So the
McDonough there, but they're not there.
The Perez is the X factor, you guys.
Yeah, I think she's going to end up turning. I really
something's
do.
happening.
Yeah, something's up. Sticking with. Okay, let's just finish off with this. Even though the Femi and the Dominic and all that stuff was great. LA Knight, I don't know what they're doing. Like, he ended up losing his match, but he's been on this kicker of going, everyone's against me, no one's for me, Adam Pearce is against me, Roman gets all the praise. I think he's about to turn heel, man. I really do. I have this feeling he's got to turn heel.
Me too. Yeah.
Him and Sami Zayn got to team up and just be like these jaded, like, everyone's against me, the old conspiracy Sami Zayn. Or just LA, just like a maybe not a full-on heel, but like like an anti-hero LA Knight, and he's just going to start ruining everybody's fun.
Maybe.
Yes, it's weird with LA Knight because even he's one of the few guys that babyface or heel, people will get behind him.
Yeah,
because of the attitude that he comes in. But yeah, he needs a bit of, we've talked about this. I think they're going that way, Mitch. I think he needs a bit of a character change as well.
Yeah.
And I think he just kind of has like a lone wolf type of mentality and just goes.
I just don't know if I don't know if I'll ever like it. Meaning, I don't mind the guy. I've never been a huge fan of the guy. They want him to be stone cold. He's not stone cold.
No.
They want him to be,
Rockish.
kind of a rockish kind of guy with his great mic skills. Just not happening. It's just something's missing and no one can figure out what it is. I actually don't think he knows what it is either. And the funny thing is, if let's say they release him tomorrow, he goes to AEW, I don't think they really have an answer for him either. Sometimes as we see Tommaso, doing such a great job over there all of a sudden, I don't think a guy like LA Knight would have that much success anywhere else. It's kind of weird. He's in a very purgatory, no one knows what to do with this guy kind of situation.
But maybe he just becomes that guy and he's content with it, and everyone is, where he just
I don't think he doesn't look happy to me. Like, in his face, I know it's just a shtick sometimes, but he just looks like, I want to be champ. I deserve, and he does. And think about, okay, you can't be world champ. No IC belt for the guy. No US championship for the guy. No tag team belts for the guy. Like, I feel like he needs a belt to make him that guy, but he doesn't have any of them.
I think he had the US for a minute, right?
For a minute. That's a problem.
Without saying it wasn't great.
Not good.
Yeah.
Maybe they come up with a new belt.
Now you're on
the $1 Million Man had his belt.
He also had the $1 Million belt down in NXT.
Yeah.
He was the last holder of the $1 Million belt.
Wait a second.
Get it back.
Wait a second.
Get it out of the sock drawer.
What if he gets it out of the sock drawer? And he comes back with that type of...
And he's like, there,
Yeah.
I gave myself a belt.
Yeah, I totally forgot about that. You're right. That was in NXT, right?
Yeah, him and To the Moon. I can't remember that character's name, but yeah.
And last one is, again, the Seth Rollins play. So he ends up where I thought for sure he was going to move on. He doesn't move on. Braun Breaker again.
Yeah.
I just don't know. Like I do think we're on a crash course where where the Vision is going to be taking on Seth. They're going to lose their tag team belts, but we went from, and he was on that whole kicker at the beginning of the show.
Yes.
Roman took my belt. I never lost the belt. So now you're not even in the King of the Ring anymore. Like he kind of like totally deflated everything he started the whole show with.
Yeah.
My expectation now with seeing what's been going on in WWE is that SummerSlam has to almost be a weird reset of sorts. Like there's all these undertones that are culminating, but something now has got to happen. Because the thing as we're talking is I'm anticipating what's going on. But I do need some direction, don't we?
Wrestling doesn't have an off season, but like if you're going to have an off season, like during all the different sports playoffs and the World Cup, like I don't want to call this like an off season, but I think that's why we're seeing like, you know, CM Punk's taking some time off, Roman Reigns is taking some time off, all of these guys who are probably going to have McIntyre's off.
Yeah, that's right.
All of these guys and girls who have had these huge programs, maybe they're just taking a little bit off right now because they know their viewership and they know there might not be so many eyes on there, but they're still putting out some really fun stuff.
Really, really good point. CM Punk hasn't been seen for a little while. The Drew's been gone for a while. There's a whole bunch of, but here's the thing. It's like going to that Greek diner. 20 pages of menu is not always good either.
Yeah.
Do you see what I mean? There's freezer burn on some of that liver and onions in the back, you guys.
Yeah, or they have a sticker that's over the price that says out of stock.
That's right.
It's like, but that sticker's been there for 4 years.
That's right.
Why change the menu?
It's been hard to get that New Zealand lamb.
Yeah, you know how much it costs, man? Come on, you pay for it.
Let's just jump over to Dynamite. Dynamite's still on a kicker. I mean, like I've said 1.5 million times, and I'll say it one more time. The best wrestling is at AEW. Yeah. And how do I prove it? I'll tell you. Because right off the bat, Moxley starts once again, no big deal. But he's taking on this guy, Shane Taylor, where I'll be the first one to say it. Don't really know much about this guy. He comes out with his crew. What a great, fun little match.
He's a first name guy, which Mitch hates.
Hate that. But really enjoyed the match. And then Sean Taylor's got a posse. He's got a crew.
Yep.
And then they beat the crap out of the Death Riders. It's just like out of nowhere, they can still put these banger matches on.
The only thing that's bothering me about the Death Riders, though, is why are they the introductory, not go anywhere crew now?
Yeah.
Moxley's a top guy, and he's just not in anything.
Because he's just putting the hours in, man. And
he's got the Continental belt.
He's got the Continental belt, yeah.
It's not the same.
No, it's not the same. But you're right.
And Moxley called it out earlier, too. He's like, I'm tired of this gang warfare. And now there's a new gang with Shane Taylor Promotions coming in. It's really cool to see, the conglomeration. You've got Shane Taylor. You've got the Dogs. You've got the Death Riders. It's these big faction wars that are happening right now.
West Side Story over there.
Yeah, well, we haven't. Yeah. We haven't had that in AEW.
Tap dance is a lost art. Now, if one of these crews starts tap dancing, you got my vote.
You can?
Dalton Roche and the Outriders.
Well,
I bet
you missed the biggest one. What about the Don Callis family?
Oh, right, the Don Callis
So if you
family.
haven't been picked by somebody, you automatically join the Don Callis.
Oh, man.
This Kevin Knight thing is not working. It's not. They are trying so hard to put a square peg in a round hole. It's horrible. It's horrible.
I don't understand why they thought that he needed them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, vice versa, but why even add it? If it's going to be Khan that said, okay, hey, now we're going to team you up to Callis, but they got the Udolo shtick going on. They have the Protostar shtick. They got the Okada shtick. They got Greek Dad Davis shtick. You have so many other guys that you could have played with and used.
Why do you bring them into a family so they can fight each other?
Well, this is what I'm saying, right? It's crazy. So MJF shows up with a bag of money. He's like, listen, whoever can get rid of Briscoe, you know what I mean, or whatever, blah, here, take this money, or, well, I need some of you guys to come and join me, more or less, or whatever. And Kevin Knight just automatically, that, annoying guy in the office, he's like, well, hey, I'll join you, but I want a first-round match. I want a title match. It's like, buddy, get in line, number one.
Yeah.
Number two, where did you come from?
Yeah. Ease up, millennial.
You used to hang out with Bailey. You used to hang out with Speedball Bailey, and now you got to the front of the line?
See, you got a taste.
This is exactly like Can't Buy Me Love, where the nerd automatically became popular in that movie. 80s. A great movie, though. But this is what I'm seeing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? He's not going to have any friends at the end
No,
of this.
this is what I say. The millennial generation. They graduate and all of a sudden they need a 6-figure job right away.
Bravo.
No, you sweep the floors first.
Yeah.
Show some character.
No.
Get some grit.
I don't sweep floors.
Excuse me?
I don't sweep floors.
Then sweep your butt out of here, okay?
So MJF was at the ringside and he was kind of having a little argument with the Briscoe. Briscoe is like, as much as I like Briscoe and his shtick, I don't want him on the mic more than 3 minutes. I don't.
Okay.
More than 3 minutes, too much. And guys, I hate saying it again, but the ramp, it wrecked everything. The ramp made it awkward. Just throwing that out there. The ramp is weird. Get rid of the ramp.
Right.
I'm telling you.
I like that the ramp is making guest appearances.
No.
Okay.
Sorry, Jamie.
No, that's Jamie.
Jamie, listen, man. You've been here for a
Mitch,
month. No. He's got to hear it. He's got to hear it. Jamie, listen to me. You're on the show. You can have your opinion.
Okay.
Ramp? No opinion.
All right.
Okay. Let me make that very clear to you. No ramp.
Whether you like the ramp or you don't like the ramp, move on.
Okay.
What did he say? Did he say something?
Nothing. No. We're moving on.
Bless you.
Yeah. Owen Hart women's tournament is still going on. Maya World Sky Blue, and Maya World wins. So they got a whole kind of storyline. She lost her family member. Things are going on. Mm-hmm. We're getting this is getting a nostalgia piece. It's getting deep on this one.
I don't like being opinionated on these ones.
I stay away from this one.
I'm staying away.
But then they end up with maybe one of the best matches I've seen. Again, I mean, each week I say this because I feel like I am seeing it. Swerve and Brody King once again put on a banger, man. Swerve winning. Again, we're going to probably end up seeing the Swerve and the Osprey in the finals here. Yeah. But, I mean, Swerve is on fire. What do you do? I just... Everything. I just feel like it's messy, but it works.
Yeah,
and
it does
work.
Work.
Yeah.
Swerve's pop-up swerve stomp is one of the coolest wrestling moves going on right now, where he gets thrown into the air. So he is a tall man, and he's taller than himself, stomping down onto Brody King. That is insanely dangerous and so cool to watch.
It really is.
I love it.
And Brody King just being this huge monster of a dude. I don't think losing this tournament's going to hurt him at all. No. I think he's always just going to be this monster imposing figure.
But it also helps that he wasn't ever really a winner.
Yeah.
You see, so him getting a nice little sky arc there for a bit and then coming back down, we're okay. Where I always have a problem with Swerve is he was at the top, then they really brought him down. Now they're trying to bring him back up again, and it's not as easy as it looks, or it doesn't feel right or something.
It's a great point, Mitch. There's no real fall from grace for a Brody King.
No.
Yeah, you're welcome.
No, you know what? You never say thank you, or you never say nice things to me anymore. That's kind of nice.
That's nice.
I appreciate that. That's very nice of you.
You lost a couple pounds.
What is it, my birthday? What is going on here?
I didn't know if you were Botoxing, but 5 years came off that face. I don't know how.
Maybe
I
don't
know how. It's running 44 kilometers.
Tell me about it. That'll do it to you. Last guy that I want to bring up, because he was on the show quite a bit. It's the El Dolo. It's the Andrade El Dolo, whatever you want to call him. He ends up winning the, what did he win? The global championship off Orange Cassidy.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so now he's got a belt, but he's been really pushing to fight MJF.
Yeah.
Would we rather see, here it is, alternate scenario.
Okay.
Do we want to see Odolo take on MJF, or do we want to see Kevin Knight take on MJF? I'll tag you and Jimmy.
El Dolo.
Odolo.
Yeah, Andrade, 100%. I think Andrade and MJF, they're just egos bashing into each other is going to be so fun. Because MJF's he can't let Andrade take those photos with those gorgeous women, because then MJF is going to have to do it too, right?
He should.
And then Blackheart's going to show up again. That was hilarious.
Yeah. Oh, I know. and that's I was going to bring that up as well. It's like, you got unfinished business, Kevin Knight.
Yes.
Yeah. You know, you started that. That's your own fault.
That's right.
You didn't have to go and do what you did to Darby. That's your own problem now.
Yeah.
And by the way, now that Darby's kind of back for a second, and he's kind of, mad at Kevin and he hit him, and then he runs out of the ring when the crowd got...
Yeah.
But he was the champion for a good month, right? And it's like, when he scurries off a little bit...
Why are you scurrying?
Exactly. It's a little weird, right?
La rata.
Because he's always been just one guy. He's never been in any of this gang war, right?
Well, he can join.
Yeah,
he
maybe.
can join a faction if he wants.
Who would you put him in?
Don Callis.
Oh, see, I was thinking conglomeration. I think you go in with the rest of those weirdos.
He would fit in, actually.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Right.
he would,
Yeah,
for sure he
yeah,
would. Yeah.
The Briscoe, the Darby.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, all of them.
I'm tagging you back in. You want Kevin Knight or do you want El Dolo?
Oh, I think you guys missed the mark, both of you.
Okay.
That's a triple threat all over the place. For a long time coming. A little ego and icon.
I like that. Great. You know what? Well
Yeah.
done.
Good one.
Well
That was a
done.
good one.
Tag me in. Tag me in.
Take you.
I like that idea. That's a great idea.
Tag me in.
Okay, hold on.
Not like your idea.
No. That was all you. I like that one. Okay, last one, alternate scenario. Ladies and gentlemen, you got the Obafemi. You guys brought him up. The Dominic's starting to make that run again.
Yeah.
And the Trick Williams. If you're Triple H right now, who do you hook your wagon to? He's always said Io Sky, if he was to redo wrestling and restart a promotion, for I don't know if he meant it this way, but that's what he said on the show, he would bring in Io Sky. Let's now assume he's got these three to bring over to a new promotion. Triple H Wrestling, okay? Who does he hook his wagon to these three dudes?
Obafemi.
You think so?
Oh, yeah.
Let me tag you in, homie.
Oh, sorry.
I forgot. All right.
Yeah, Obafemi. Definitely got to be Obafemi. The guy just has the look. He's got that vocals. And, I mean, Triple H, if he's starting his own promotion, then I guess you might want to distance it from the other two already. And Obafemi just stands out like he, in a good way. He doesn't look and he doesn't move like any other wrestler in any promotion. Dominic Mysterio, fits in well with Triple A, as he is the king of the luchas.
Right.
We love the Luchas.
Yeah.
Love them.
Who doesn't?
All right, what do you think, Dimitri?
Tag him in.
I have to agree with you. There's something. Look, Trick Williams to me is my guy.
Yeah.
He's the Swiss Army knife, as
Yep.
I say. This guy can do everything. He can be a babyface. He can be a heel. You put him anywhere you want.
Mm-hmm.
However, there's just something to be said that in the entertainment industry, you need an attraction.
Yes.
You need the jersey sales. You need all of that. And there's a reason why in sports, you could have a terrible team, but you could just have that one player and all of a sudden it's a franchise saver. So that's why I go with Obafemi. Like, you could be the Cleveland Browns, be absolutely terrible, but you got a Baker Mayfield one year. You got a Johnny Manziel the other year. It speaks unto itself.
Yeah.
Mitch, let me tag you in.
As much as I agree with both of your guys' sentiment, I go Dominic, and here's why. Everything you said, but I reverse it. Who's got the hearts of the South America, of the Mexican fan and all that? Where you're talking about jersey sale, you're talking about a shtick. No one really liked him as a good guy.
Yeah.
He's great as the bad guy, which I think is always a better seller.
Yeah.
And then on top of it, he's just got it all. He can mic it. He can speak the English and the Spanish, and he's got that. Like, I'll tell you right now, Obafemi, of course, is high up. But what do you do with him? Dominic's going to fight Obafemi this week, right? Oba can't fight everybody that Dominic could fight.
Right.
I go with Dominic.
Okay.
Wow.
There it is.
Well, let me tell you something. I go with the Celebrate Wrestling Podcast Network.
That's also good.
As the one and only place to get your feed. You're listening to the Alternate Commentary Table. Thanks for tuning in this week. Remember, CelebrateWrestling.com or anywhere where you're downloading and streaming your podcast. There's a YouTube channel as well where the content goes up week to week. Do not forget to tune in to McGuire on Wrestling as well as Legends and Champions. Do not forget as well to join the Facebook page. Do not forget to do a little search for the L merch from time to time. But you know what? Also, do not forget to behave yourself, stay in line, because otherwise you'll get
Trash out.